Happy Friday, everybody. It is March 21st, and March Madness has begun. And I'm not even talking about basketball, just about all the crazy stuff that's happened this week. We started out with St. Patrick's Day, then we had the first day of spring, we had the final end to the Paul McCartney and Heather Mills divorce proceedings, and in 2 days it will be Easter. So it's a busy week. I tried to save as much time as I could. I colored all of my Easter eggs green for St. Patrick's Day. Then I hid them out in the yard for Sunday's Easter egg hunt. And I even threw one at a lawyer, just like Heather Mills did with a cup of water in the courtroom during her divorce proceedings. The other big story this week, of course, is when David Paterson took the oath of office as the new governor of New York, replacing Eliot "the Playa" Spitzer, who left office to devote more time to his hookers. Well, Mr. Paterson, after taking the oath of office, made an announcement that he, too, has had affairs with, and I quote, "a number of women," end quote, when he and his wife were going through a rough patch in their marriage. Upon hearing this, Bill Clinton made an announcement that if Hillary does not become the next president, he is fully qualified to run for governor of New York. Well, those are the big stories that happened this week. Here are some that you may not be aware of. Our first story takes us down to Orlando, Florida, to a middle school down there, where one of the students, a boy in class, needed to use the washroom. So he did what any boy would do. He raised his hand and said, "Teacher, may I use the washroom?" Well, the teacher, a woman by the name of Jamaica Chambers, said, "No, you may not use the washroom. Either hold it or go in my lunchbox." The boy immediately thought what any boy that age would think. Did the teacher just tell me to pee in her lunchbox? So he took advantage of this opportunity and whizzed in the lunchbox, gave it back to the teacher. Then he went home and told his mother what happened. She was outraged. She called the school and she called all of the local TV stations who were all over the story. Well, Jamaica Chambers was put on paid suspension until they sort everything out. She was not available for comment, but someone did report seeing her in Walmart buying a new lunchbox. All right, I don't know if you've ever bought anything from eBay, but people put all kinds of stuff up for sale there. Well, this week, two sisters from Virginia really put an oddball thing up. They found in their box of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, they found a cornflake that they think looks exactly like an outline of the state of Illinois. So they put it up for sale on eBay. Now, this story is disturbing for a couple of reasons. First of all, look at your cornflakes. Every one of them looks like either the state of Illinois or Indiana or Maui or something. I don't think it was such a special find. The second thing is that if I was going to pay money for some sort of food item, I think I would go with something more substantive, like a taco with the face of the Virgin Mary. And third, the most disturbing thing about this story is that the last time I checked, the bidding on this cornflake had reached $1,025. Apparently, P.T. Barnum was right. There is one born every minute, so I thought, why not take advantage of that? Now, I don't eat cornflakes myself. I eat Cheerios, trying to keep the cholesterol low. You know how that is. But I was going through my bowl of Cheerios this morning, and I found one. Let me show it to you. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get a little bit closer. That Cheerio is the exact shape of an official life preserver from the Titanic. Can you see that? Look at that. That's the Cheerio. Exact duplication. This is going up on bid and eBay. We're going to start off at $50. But this is kind of fun. I feel like I'm doing a promo for Gilligan's Island. All right, we got one more story for you. This one, I warn you in advance, is not for the squeamish. In Hochfranken, Bavaria, currently located somewhere in Germany, a woman went into the hospital to have an operation on her leg. Unfortunately, they got her charts mixed up with somebody else, and instead of getting an operation on her leg, she received a new anus. Yahoo! That's right, you heard me correctly. The woman got an anus replacement. Wow. The disturbing thing about this story to me is not necessarily the mix-up, but I had no idea they could do anus replacement surgery. And what do they replace it with? I mean, if they had to do it on me, I'd like mine replaced with a kazoo. Then I could join the band. Hey, that's all I have for you this week. Remember to turn your clocks ahead 1 hour if you forgot to do it a couple of weeks ago. And other than that, have a happy Easter.